Sam Muggleton. Just thought I'd serenade you coming in here, Sam.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks
for that.
How do they make you feel in your bones?
Yeah, it's sensual,
You felt it.
but a bit sensitive at the same time.
I'll be honest, I saw your eyes light up in a way that I haven't seen them light up in a long time.
No, it's been a while since I felt anything. But I felt a lot on this album, Maxwell.
Yeah, we are chatting Halcyon Blues by Citizen. Brand new. Well, not brand new.
It's not the
couple
band.
weeks old.
We don't talk about brand new, Maxwell. They're not good.
We are chatting about the new album from Citizen. If you haven't gone back and listened to our interview with Matt, I would do that.
Records.
This is...
That's his last name.
Wow. I would encourage... That's required reading for this course, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's essential reading.
It is essential
Which
reading.
is just kill yourself territory when you're in uni. Further reading? No, thanks.
Although I reckon that the kids these days have it so fucking easy. AI can summarize that shit in fucking 6 sentences.
Yeah, we had to read printouts.
We're going off topic for a second here. I did a few philosophy courses because, of course, I did.
Oh, of course you did.
Of course I did. And when we were doing Rene Descartes, like, you know, his whole thing is, I think, therefore I am.
You say, you know, like we know. We don't know.
Well, you know, I think, therefore I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole, like, we had to read, like, an excerpt from his 15, whatever, whenever he was alive, 16th century book, which written in French, then translated into English in the fucking 16th century. And then you're reading, like, an updated fucking translation.
Tough.
And I'll tell you what, I was just like, well, I just went on the internet. I was like, what does I think, therefore I am mean? I read it. I was like, this is way easier than reading this cunt's fucking modern translated French, medieval French text. Like, we don't need that.
You know he's passionate when he drops a C-bomb.
Yeah. So anyway. This silly country mile.
Silly starts with S, Max. We've talked about this.
No. If you depends how you spell it. Anyway, Sam.
Anyway.
We are talking not about Rene Descartes or, in fact, any other philosopher. We are talking about Citizen. And Halcyon Blues. This album, as we pointed out in the interview with Matt, really takes a swing at a lot of different sounds.
Does.
There's times when I think those swings connect and they are home runs. There are times when I think those are big swings with, not to say no ding, but it's a smaller ding than you might think.
More of a bunt.
Yeah. Big swing into a little bunt.
Yeah, little bunt.
Show us your little bunt.
Oh, yuck.
So let's get into it, because I think it's not usually my style to go song by song, but I think it might help here. Because I think that each song kind of does a lot of different things. I think so. We start off with "Good Fortune," which was one of my favorite songs from this record.
The last single.
Yes, it was.
Craft singles. Sorry.
It feels very Fountains of Wayne if they went emo. You know what I mean? Like they've got that kind of synth sound over the top of like the pop. I want to say pop punk. It's not really pop punk. It's emo punk, but it's poppy enough that I think it falls into that category. Like that chorus is very catchy.
Yes, it is.
Like that is straight out of a Fountains of Wayne playbook about having a super catchy chorus, like a cool little like guitar and synth blended riff that sits in the top of that. So that's kind of like a start off. But then when you get into the second song, I Can See From Here, much more gloomy, much more ominous, almost a bit flamenco-y guitar in the verse. But then you get the catchy chorus again with double hands on the hi-hats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. We've gone for a very different direction, very different set of sounds. Good Fortune definitely connected better with me, but I'd appreciated the second song. The title track felt a bit more slowly. It was sweet and forlorn, but I think didn't quite connect with me as much. I think it sort of, that's where I felt maybe one of those, it was a little bunter.
Little bunt.
And then I'm not going to go through every single song, but you get things like Always the Last One to Leave. When it started, I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. When that chorus hits, that song is fantastic.
It's so I'm keen to hear what you think about the next song as well, because I think I understand what you're saying about the little bunt for a couple of the songs, but there are two songs in here when they hit.
Yeah. Always the Last One to Leave was... It tickled a part of my brain I didn't know needed tickling. I like if you don't like this kind of music at all, I would really highly recommend you going and listening to that song, because it doesn't sound particularly punky or emo-y or heavy at all. It's
a country
meets Joji meets Radiohead meets
You can't put your finger on it.
or like classical orchestrated music. There's lots of things going on in there, and the way that all those things sit together in this chorus, that it just feels like it is you're in a big room and it's full.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
It's like a big barn of reverb.
Yeah. Very, very cool. The next song that we go into after that is Either Way, and here's the thing. I think those two songs are mirroring each other in terms of like they're both very complex, and they're both kind of they have like acoustic textures at the core of them, but they then build into something that's bigger and more complex. And I think took the same pieces. I just don't know, but it just didn't click as much for me. That was more of a bunt. And so where even though they closely mirrored each other texturally and sonically, I just thought one hit this dopamine center in my brain. The other one, I was like, it's not bad. It's certainly not bad. It's certainly not a bad song at all, but I just didn't have the like, whoa moment with it.
Yeah, it feels like always the last one to leave is the combination that can hit every sort of different listeners. It can please every different type of musical listener, whereas Either Way is the more emo focused. Because for me, I love both of those songs. They're easily the two standouts for me. But Either Way has the edge because of that emo guitar to it. But always the last one to leave, banger.
Absolutely. Matador was another one I really liked, which to me sounded like if the Gorillaz made like a hardcore punk song.
Yep.
I don't know what it was. Something about that song just sounded like Feel Good Inc. to me.
Okay.
Not in the sense that you're going to listen to it and go, this sounds nothing like Feel Good Inc. But like, you know when something just triggers that part of your brain? Yeah, exactly. In Smooth Talker towards the back end, you get more of that kind of mod punk, Fountains of Wayne, almost Motion City soundtrack kind of thing. And then the last one that I thought was a real banger for me was Highs and Lows.
Yes.
Sounded like almost not exactly the same, but very similar to one of the Hayley Williams songs. I couldn't pick which one. Metazapine, maybe? I'm not sure. And just works. Just works really well. So I think like in this record, there are 4 absolute yeses from me. And there are probably another 3 yeses, but just not on the same level. You know what I mean? Like they're good, they're excellent, but they're just not, they don't hit me in the way, like an emotional level, like some of the other ones did. And then I think there's probably another, whatever the remainder is, where I was like, these are fine. They're not bad. I don't think there's any song on this album where I was like, this is a bad song, or this could have been left off the album. I think there was just a few that, when the ones that hit really hard. And I think to go from one of those into one where you're like, I still get it. Like, it's like, God, it's so close. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It is full of, when it hits. And then the other ones you kind of, my take on it is like, you've got these premium songs and then you've got some A tiers.
Yeah.
But the premium songs make the A tiers look like B tier.
Yeah. And that's like, what's it called? The battle of small differences, where when there's just a tiny gap between something, it feels like it's a chasm because it's like, it's so close to being the other thing.
The cameras aren't on. You should see the side eye I'm giving. Fuck me. Captain Philosophy over here.
I think what I appreciate most about this album is like this is a band that is going for it. They are swinging big, as I said. And I generally appreciate that, like for the album where they've gone, even the ones where I'm like, this isn't necessarily for me. I do appreciate the textures and stuff they put into them. Like, is it in my brain? One of the songs that's in there, like there's so many things that they're putting together where they've got this big lead riff. They've got this really percussive sound. Then there's like a drum machine bit. Then it kind of feels like Block Party or like Northeast Party House or something like that.
Yeah.
And like, if you try to explain that to someone, they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then it does work together quite well. And so I'm like, they've balanced a lot of things to pull together like 12 very cohesive songs.
It's a very good album. And I think there is genuinely something for everyone in it. Like you think you can find little ditties.
You can find little P ditties, Sam.
Little P ditties. Jesus.
Which is what he kept looking for. But I think overall, I enjoyed it. It was a really enjoyable listening experience. I'd like to go back and maybe now that I know what's coming for the ones that I really enjoyed, I think the ones that were like almost there won't have such a big gap for me, and maybe I'll appreciate them more. So I might give this another listen and see if it changes anything. But thank you for providing this one.
My pleasure, Maxwell.
I've got some homework for you though, Sam.
Hit me. I think I know what it is.
You definitely know what it is, but I'm going to mix it up for you. So shout out to our friends over at Sony Music who gave us a pre-release copy of DMA's self-titled.
Don't look at me like that.
DMA's.
You should have seen the look he gave me after he said pre-release.
You can still get pregnant from pre-release, Sam. And so I'll give you that one to have a squeeze out. And while you're doing that, I'm going to throw in a little cheeky second bit. If it's in here somewhere. It is definitely in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's the front one.
It is the front one. It is the other self-titled release from DMA's, which was their 2014 EP, which they hit the world with.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I'm giving you both of these, which is kind of weird, is that in our chat with Mason, he called out how he feels like the self-titled record, the fifth record, feels the most like the self-titled EP.
Yes.
And I think I tend to agree, and I want you to kind of have a listen and see how you feel.
Okay.
And they are both very acoustic, not in the sense of like an acoustic guitar, but acoustically driven. There's not a lot of there's a lot of production, but not a lot of like, overproduction. You know what I mean? There's not heaps of synths and drum machines and all that are coming in. Well, again, sounds that DMA's play with well, but they've gone for a very stripped back acoustic kind of approach to it.
All right. Yeah, I'm keen to dive in. Obviously, I've heard the new album. I'm not too familiar with the old one. You've given me 17 songs.
Have I?
Yeah. 11 and 6.
To be fair, that there's at least one on that record that you don't listen to, and there's we'll see how we go.
We'll see how we go. It's
I'll
a lot of
point things
framework,
out.
but I probably won't go track for track. I'll go vibes.
Yeah, go vibes. Go
I'm
vibes.
keen. Maxwell, any vinyl thoughts to lead us out?
Sam, I did happen to put a little order in for a couple of TMA's records. You're not really surprised?
Surprise.
I wanted to fill out the since we've been doing that interview, I've really been going back and going back through the discography and going, God, I really do enjoy this.
Fucking loved him, eh?
So they're on the way. I've got a couple more that are sort of there or thereabouts on the way through. So
fuck yeah.
We'll see how we go. And if
Get around it. No, still tight on the purse strings and the wallet, as you said last week.
Sure, I should coin purse, Sam.
Ew. Buy me dinner first. But no, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, what are you guys listening to?
Yeah, we finish each other's sandwiches, don't we?
Tasty.